Peace, brothers. All right. Second time doing a video now about MGTOW, and I got so super great response about the first video. So it was nice to get feedback and conversation about the feelings that I have about the relationship topic. And I have this new, next topic. It's about women as well, of course, but it's a great angle, and it's I have this friend here will shows the topic is like career woman, hell no. It's like, yeah. Uh, I think it's just it's such a taboo. Nobody talks about it. It's if you ever see the higher position a girl is in the workforce, the less attractive that person is because it's like, oh god, I have met so many women past 5 years now. So basically, be single 5 years, but never even dated a girl. Just been on lots of dates. But the difference between, like, let's say, doctor, lawyer, and like a nurse or just a restaurant worker is just huge. There's no way that I would take a lawyer, doctor to be my wife or girlfriend because it's there's nothing there. They give everything to the work, and I think that not only it starts when they start to working as a doctor or lawyer or management something. Because when I studied economics, and I noticed back then in school I didn't get it, but I just noticed it, but I didn't I didn't realize it was this serious. but but all the women that were studying there, and they had, because there was big campus, university campus, there was like different boom, like economic girls, and then like communications, so it's different, lots of different girls over there. But all the economic girls, they were maybe more attractive girls, maybe, but they were so lame. I mean, so lame. It's like they were so, I don't know. I think they have like mask on all the time, because they try to be so sort of serious and really confident, but it sounds so really stiff. Like there wasn't any laughter at all. And I think it's just getting worse. It starts over there when they're younger, studying university, and it's just getting more serious and serious when they get older in life and be in the workforce and and be all those pressures, because there's lots of pressure out there when you work in high position in the workforce. But I think guys, if I've been working in stressful situation, but I myself, it's just I don't, when I wake up, I'm same guy. Usually wakes up. When I go to work, I'm same guy. So it's like I don't have to switch anything on. But I think women that they're at home, I think they have like off switch, and then they're like da, 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 and they take care of the maybe babies or dog or something, and do something really, not childish, but really, simple thing. And that's okay. But then they switch when they go to work, and then they're really professional ones, like, they smile really serious, like, it's like this. So I think I can see it all the time, but that is a fact as well that which nobody talks about. And I think like the there are like feminist group out there which they try to put lots of more like laws and possibilities to women to become more higher, like at least in Finland there are like rules in companies. They have to have like five women and five guys in the, let's say, like in head office, and it makes no sense because women don't even want to be there. And I think that feminists just try to push women to the uh, um, working places which women don't want to be. Like I think women just want to be as when they grow up, they just want to have be like nurses, maybe take care of stuff, and not maybe that's no, they don't want to be in stressful situations, but all these sort of activists that they try to push women to the higher places, but nobody wants to go there, or just maybe really really few people, like 10% of women are really um, they get all the kicks from work and they just do. But what kind of persons? They don't have a relationship at all, and it's really really because the price you pay. If you really think about it, if woman wants to be a doctor, how many hours does he work per week? Let's say 60 hours per week. So in theory, she can handle it. I don't think so, but let's say she can. But what energy does she have when she comes from night shift? She had to be working for 14 hours in emergency room or something. How angry, tired, stressful, complaining woman comes from after 14 hours. So what the guy gets? Nothing. And this is the kicker. This is the kicker. It doesn't matter, even though woman makes 6,000 euros or 6,000 euros for a month or 2,000, because in either case women will spend all their money. So it doesn't fucking matter. It's you lose anyway. But the difference is the doctor, 6,000 euros woman comes home really tired and complaining, and he, there's nothing, not even sex. She's too tired, and if the things like some maybe let's say like a coffee house girl which makes 2,000, she's not complaining that much because it's easier job and maybe she makes you a dinner. But the point is, it doesn't matter how much women makes because everything just goes. And I'm really, it's just so weird. Why? Who wants to go where? And I think women have so much pressure these days. Maybe from parents or maybe from activist groups and what kind of role models they have, that they want to go really high, but they don't actually don't want to go there. And I think it's sort of yeah, it's I mean like it's hundreds and hundreds of women, and when I talk with them like 1 minute, I already know what kind of person that is, and is she like really uh, higher up or down. But it's really scary how many screwed up women I met. They're like in LinkedIn and in Facebook, everything looks great. Everything looks great. She could be like an executive marketing manager, and pictures are really great. Really attractive woman. So everything looks great. But if you talk with that person, if you just talk with that person, she's all screwed up. There's nothing else. She cannot cook. She don't know what it's to be a funny. It's a completely mask, and that I think that's kind of scary. And what kind of guys will put out that maybe the guys haven't woke up. They don't know any better. But the price, if you be with a person who is not funny at all and spend the rest of your lives with that, it's just I think like waste of time, because you have to think like men. We have to woke up. There's lots of good years coming ahead. I have a neighbor here, and he's 82. 82. I'm 35, so double my age over, and he's really happy. And like you have to think like how many years ahead. So I think many guys maybe who are 40 something, they think like, okay, this my life was this, nothing good ever happens. But they're only halfway there, only halfway. And if they just make changes, like get rid of that, wife, and just put effort in their happiness, things could happen. But if you start, I think it's if you start talking with your wife, what do you want to do to become happy? Then you're like that dead end. You have to know yourself. But happiness is not coming for a lady by herself. You have to know and just and do those decisions, you know. But it's really, and this is another thing I would like if people would comment. Like I have found out, like the bigger the city, the more screwed up women are as well. If you're living like, if you think about the situation, if you live a city with really high rent, and then you have to work your ass off to pay the rent, and but after taxes and rent, what do you have? Almost nothing. So it's like, you know, dog wheel. You have to work so hard, everything goes. So I don't know if you have same sort of am I wrong, or it's just my perspective of things? But that's what I found out. Like, where are the sort of easy, funny, and dancer girls? I haven't seen any. You know, it's like, I think that is something. What it's not even. It's all the feminists that are pursuing stuff. Nobody talks about happiness of women. Maybe because all the studies that I have seen are showing that women are now more unhappy than ever, most unhappy than ever, like 30 years, you know, timeline. And you know, it's no wonder. I think like, you know, not all feminists are, you know, pointing me, but I don't care. But I think like women were most happy living in countryside, having 4 kids, and just have a simple life, and talk with another, uh, you know, the neighbor which has also kids, and they could, you know, spend the time with together and maybe make a dinner and just you know, simple, no stress, no stress. I don't think women can handle the stress, but that's the whole point. And now they're lawyers, doctors, CEOs, you know, all that stuff, and they all burn out, all screwed up, and the scariest thing is when you're really screwed up, and you know, there's nothing else than the work that you do. You know, I think it's like game over. It's really hard to start watching Simpsons when you're 40. You should do that when you're 50, for Christ's sake. So it's like, it's, you know, if you this thing, uh, law book which you read all the time, well, that's great. You become a successful lawyer. That's great. That's great. That's great. But maybe you should be doing something else. That read a book, this thing, and watch Simpsons every now and then. Do something funny. Go to dance class or something. But if you give everything to work, that's what you become. And women don't understand that. It's like, I've seen, this is really good. I read one, a blog. Women. She was writing that blog for three years about being single, and but it was great because it was complete blog because he stopped writing it. So there was 3 years in the internet, so I could read the whole thing, 3 years in one row, and all the, you know, it was insane. This was the most insane. She was some, you know, maybe, well, I think like marketing manager or something, and because she didn't have time to dating. This is the kicker. She had Tinder, and but she was too tired to talk with guys, so she gave her phone to her friend, and she did all the respond to guys. And she's wondering why she's single. For Christ's sake, it was. I was like, and she's like 40 something, and should be like mature girl and have like lots of perspective things and have, you know, something rich good. I'm not talking about money. I mean rich, like lots of experience to talk with someone. But there's no experience because all she do is work. And I don't fucking care. I don't wanna hear you there. If you have like top meeting in Switzerland, I don't fucking care. You know, it's like they think like if they're successful in work, they think they're really attractive to guys. I don't even. It doesn't matter how good looking, you know, she is. If she's really lame, cocky, and really just empty. There's not. She's not smile. She don't know even what smile is. And that's just like it's. I don't understand why nobody's talking about it. And about the blog, the 3 years that she tried to find a husband, it was she tried to analyze what is wrong, and she went to therapy or something as well. And I was like, what the fuck? You have to just unwind, go dance class or watch a couple of cartoons, just be more relaxed. And guys want to be around you. But if you're really, you know, that lame, and there's not absolutely nothing else than yourself. You attract the girl, but you only yourself. You know, guys can have sex with you a couple times, but why would a guy be with you, even though you have a lot super house, car, whatever? But if you're lame, bad company, I don't want to be around that kind of girl. So it's thousands of those, and I just know those girls gonna be single forever. And this is the more scary thing. Let's say pretend that she will find someone. What kind of children she will raise? For Christ's sake, they will be screwed up at least. So it's like it's kind of sad, really. Everything comes so serious. Where's the rock and roll and 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 dancing? I was just in the cruise a couple of days ago, and there was old couples. They were dancing, they were having a good time. But find a Korean woman having a good time is like no fucking way. Yeah, but that's really interesting topic again. It was great. Just please just put your comments on and have a conversation if you have the same kind of views if I have. But I've seen like talked with guys, and this is what's happening. And but nobody, if you read the paper, nobody talks about it. And then it's just two different things, and what you see and hear in the papers and what's really actually going on. And guys are telling this is what happening. So but really really great to be able to speak out and raise awareness to the guys, especially the younger guys, which are making now decisions. So wake up, notice these things. But anyways, it's great, have this topic on the on the post, and hopefully you enjoy and just respond and tell what you feel, because it's definitely something nobody talks except MGTOW. It works cool.